Hello everybody. In our last part, we have discussed calculation of arithmetic mean in individual observation. When a series of individual observation comes, then how to calculate arithmetic mean in that case. And I have already told you that there are three methods for calculation of arithmetic mean in individual observation. They were direct method, shortcut method, and step deviation method. Now today we will discuss how to calculate arithmetic mean in discrete series. In discrete series also, there are three methods for calculating arithmetic mean. They are: number one is direct method, number two is shortcut method, and number three is step deviation method. In direct method, to calculate arithmetic mean of discrete series, we have to put the formula x bar is equal to summation fx by n. Okay, where n is equal to summation f. Where n is equal to summation f. Okay. Now, in shortcut method to calculate arithmetic mean, we have to put the formula x bar is equal to a plus summation f d by n, where d is equal to x minus a and n is equal to summation f. To calculate arithmetic mean in step deviation method, we have to put the formula x bar is equal to a plus summation f d dash by n into c, where c d dash is equal to where d dash is equal to x minus a divided by c, and c is the common factor. C is the common factor. Okay, these are the three methods for calculating arithmetic mean in discrete series. Number one is direct method, where we have to put the formula x bar is equal to summation fx by n. Number two is shortcut method, where we have to put the formula x bar is equal to a plus summation f d by n, where d is equal to x minus a and n is equal to summation f. By adding all the f values, all the frequencies, we will get n. Okay, and in step deviation method, there is a formula that is x bar is equal to a plus summation f d dash by n into c, where d dash is equal to x minus a divided by c. And c, what is c? C is the common factor in x series. Okay, now let us start how with the help of direct method. By direct method, we can get the value of arithmetic mean. Then we will come to these two methods. First, direct method. Number one is how to calculate arithmetic mean by using direct method. Okay, how to calculate arithmetic mean by using direct method. So, to calculate arithmetic mean through direct method, we have to put the formula x bar is equal to summation fx by n. In discrete series, I have already told you, x values and f values are given. Both x and f values are given. Okay. For example, there is a question like this. Calculate arithmetic mean. Calculate the arithmetic mean of the following series. Suppose it is given like this: x, f, x values are given and f values are given. X values are given like this: 30, 40, 50, 55. Write down. Okay, write down the question. X values and F values are given. X 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 64 and 68. F values 2, 5, 4, 6, 3, 6, 4. Okay? Write down the question. So we will take X column, X values are given and F values are given. To solve the question or to get the answer, we have to write down X values in first column and F values in second column. Right? So we have written the X values in first column and F values in second column. X values 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 64, 68 and F values 2, 5, 4, 6, 3, 6, 4. So now we know that the formula for calculating arithmetic mean in this method is x bar is equal to summation fx by n. Summation fx by n. So x is there, f is there. We have to find out the value of fx, f into x. Okay, so we have to create another column, that is fx. Okay, fx, f into x. So we have to find out the values of f into x of each row. Okay, then we have to add the fx values and we will get summation fx divided by n. How to find out n? By adding the f values. N is equal to, you know, n is equal to summation f. So at first we have to find out the fx value in the third column. According to the formula, we have to draw the columns. How many columns are required? Actually, we can know that from the formula itself. Show fx values. What is fx? In this row, 30 into 2, that is 60. 40 into 5, 200. 50 into 4, again 200. 55 into 6, how much? 325. Sorry. 330. 55 into 6, 330. 60 into 3, 180. 64 into 6, 384. 66 are 360, 4 6 are 24, 384. 68 into 4, how much? 240, 32, 272. Calculate again, multiply again. 30 into 2, 60, 40 into 5, 200, right? 50 into 4, 200, right? 55 into 6, 50 into 6, 300, and 5 into 6, 30, 330. Then 60 into 3, 180, 64 into 6, 60 into 6, 30, 360, okay, 4 into 6, 24, 384. 68 into 4, 6, 4, 240, 64, okay, 340 plus 8 into 4, 32, 272. That is fx values are there. Now we have to add all the fx values to get summation fx. Okay? Add all the fx values. How much? To get summation fx. This will give us summation fx. How much? That is 4 plus 2 is 6. Then 8 7 15. 8 15. 8 how much? 23, 26, 6, 32, 3, 2, 5, 3, 8, 9, 12, 14, 16. Calculate again. 4, 2, 6, 8, 7, 15, 23, 26, 6, 32, so 2, here 3, here it comes 3, 3 to 5, 3, 8, 9, 12, 14, 16. So it comes to 16, 26, 1626. Okay. Now to find out the value of value of n, we have to add all the values of f. Summation f is equal to f, we know. So what is n? 6 for 10, 13, 7. So 13 plus 6, 19, 19 for 23, 28, 30. Okay, so n is equal to 30. N is equal to, now we have got values of summation fx as well as n, value of n. Now put the formula, x bar is equal to summation fx by n, that is equal to summation fx is equal to 1626, 1626 divided by 30. Find out the value. That is 35 ja 150. So here there is 12 and 6 126. 34 ja 120. Remained 6. Okay. Put decimal point here. Then add 0, that is 60. So 32 ja 60. So answer will be 54.2. Okay. Now we can write x bar is equal to 54.2. X bar is equal to 54.2. Again mark it. X values are given, y values are given. So it is discrete series, a question of discrete series. To calculate the arithmetic mean of discrete series, we have to put the formula x bar is equal to summation fx by n. So summation fx means we have to find the value of fx, then we have to add the values of fx, it will give us summation fx, then divided by n, n is equal to summation f. Add all the frequencies to get the value of n. So we have to make another column, that is fx, third column, right here. Then fx means f into x. Just multiply each row, x values and y values, then add them, we will get summation fx. We will get summation fx. So here it is summation fx is equal to 1626, 1626 and n is equal to 30. Now put the formula x bar is equal to summation fx by n, that is 1626 by 30, it gives rise to 54.2. So x bar is equal to 54.2. Understand? So this is how we have calculated arithmetic mean through the use of direct method in discrete series. Okay. Now we will go to the next method, that is shortcut method. How to calculate arithmetic mean through shortcut method. Okay. So how, with the help of shortcut method, we will calculate arithmetic mean of a series. To calculate arithmetic mean through shortcut method, we have to put the formula, and the formula is x bar is equal to a plus summation fd by n. This is a plus summation fd by n. Okay. Where d is equal to x minus a. N is equal to summation a. Okay. Now a means assumed mean. Again we have to take an assumed mean to calculate the arithmetic mean in shortcut method. Okay. Now for example the same question we will write the for example there is a question like this: calculate the arithmetic mean of the following data. For example, the same question is given. X and y values are given. X 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 64 and 68. Okay. 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 64 and 68. Y values are 2, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 4. 2, 5, 4, 6, 3, 6, 4. This is the question. How to calculate arithmetic mean with the help of shortcut method. To calculate arithmetic mean, I have told you in shortcut method, through shortcut method, we have to put the formula x bar is equal to a plus summation fd by n, where d is equal to x minus a and n is equal to summation f. Okay. Now this is the question. To calculate arithmetic mean, x value and f values are given. So write down again in two columns, x column and f column. Okay, in x column write the values 30, 40, 50 as it is written, write down, and in f column write down the values. Okay. Now what to calculate? We have to calculate d. We have to find another column, that is D, column D. And what is D? D is equal to x minus a. D is equal to x minus a. Okay, this was the question. Again, we have to, at first we have to take a, what is assumed mean? In this, you see here, in x column, the lowest value is 30 and the highest value is 68. So it comes around to 68 plus 30. How much that is? 98. So we can take the value, mid value 98 by 2, 49 or 50 or 55 as assumed. No problem. So in our question, as there is 50, let us take a is equal to 50. Let us take a is equal to 50. So let a is equal to 50. So this was the question. Okay. We have written x values and f values in columns, x column and f column. To calculate d, we have d is equal to x minus a, and suppose or let a is equal to 50. Near about the mid value, the central value of the distribution x series. Okay. Now instead of a, write 50. Okay. Now what is x minus 50? 30 minus 50, that is equal to minus 20, minus 10, that is 0, loss 5, 10, 14, 18. Okay. 30 minus 50 minus 20, minus 10, 0, 50 minus 50, 55 minus 50, 5, 60 minus 50, 10, 64 minus 50, 14, 68 minus 18, 68 minus 50, 18. Okay. Now, this is D value. Then, again what to calculate? Which column we have to take? Another column, that is FD. We have to find FD, another column, which will be FD column. FD, F into D. So find out FD. FD, how much FD? Another column, fourth column. F into D, minus 20 into 2, minus 40. This is minus 50. This is 4 into 0, 0. 6 5 ja 30. 10 3 ja 30. Then 14 into 6, 84. Okay. Then 18 into 4, 72. Okay. Then we have to calculate what is summation FD. A plus summation FD by n. So we have to find the value of summation FD. How to find out summation FD? By adding all the values of FD. So this gives rise to minus 90. This is minus 90, and this is 30, 30, 60, 144, 146, 146 plus 70, 260. That is 260. So what is the value? Is it plus 216? Again calculate. 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 15, 3, 18, 21, 216. Okay. 2, 16. What is that? 216 minus 90. That is going to 6, 2, 1, 126. This comes to 126. So what is this? Summation FD. Summation FD is equal to 126 and n is equal to, add all the values of f. It gives rise to 30. So n is equal to 30. N is equal to 30. Okay? We know the value of A. We know the value of summation FD. And we know the value of n. Hello, from our calculation. Then we have to put the formula. X bar is equal to A plus summation FD. A plus summation FD by n. That is equal to, what is A? A is, what is A? A is 50. We have taken assumed mean as 50. So put the value of A. That is equal to 50 plus summation FD. How much? 126. 126 by n. What is n? N is equal to 30. So that is equal to 50 plus 126 by 30. How much? 34 ja. 120. Remained 6. Put a decimal. Okay. 60. So 60. It will be 32 ja. 4.2. That is equal to 50 plus 4.2. That is equal to 54.2. So this will be answer. X bar is equal to 54. Okay. X bar is equal to 54. Right. So this is how to calculate arithmetic mean through shortcut method of a problem in discrete series. In discrete series, I told you, first write down, in discrete series, to calculate the value of arithmetic mean, we have to put the formula x bar is equal to A plus summation FD by n. X bar is equal to A plus summation FD by n, where D is equal to x minus A and n is equal to summation f. But on observing the formula, we can write down the columns, required columns. How many columns are required to calculate the arithmetic mean? X column is given, F column is given. X values are given, F values are given. We have to calculate D. Then we have to find out the value of F into D, FD. Then we have to add FD values. We will get summation FD. Then we will have to add F values. We will get summation F, that is n. Then we will put the value of A plus summation FD by n. So in this case, in this shortcut method, we have first to take the value of A, an assumed mean, and that assumed mean is in between x values. It is just the mid value of x series or nearer to the mid values. So as I have told you, 68 plus 30, that is 98. 98 by 2 is equal to 49. We can take any value, 45, 50, 55 as assumed mean, no problem. You can take 50 as assumed mean, you can take 55 as assumed mean, you can take 45 as assumed mean. The same answer will you will get the same answer. So in direct method we have got also in this question, by using direct method we have got answer x bar is equal to 54.2. In this method also we have got the answer x bar is equal to 54 by 54.2. Okay, no doubt. So this is how we have calculated the value of arithmetic mean through shortcut method in case of discrete series. Now let us go to the third method of calculating arithmetic mean in discrete series, that is step deviation method, the third method. Step deviation. Okay, write down 50, 100, 150, 200 and 250. And F values 2, 5, 7, 3, 8. Write down the question. Okay, 2, 5, 7, 3, 8. Write down first. Okay. Now x values and f values are given. We will calculate arithmetic mean. I have told you the formula for calculating arithmetic mean is x bar is equal to a plus summation f d dash a plus summation f d dash by n into c, where d dash is equal to x minus a divided by c. So x and f are given. First we have to write two columns. Column 1, in column 1 we have to write x values, and in column 2 f values. Right here x, f. Okay, x 50, 100, 150, 200, 2. Okay, f values 257, 257, 3, 8. Now, what to find? By adding f values, we can get n, no doubt. So what is n? N is equal to 2, 5, 7, 7, 14, 17, 8, 25. Hello, n is equal to, sorry, n is equal to, okay, n is equal to 25, okay. Add f values. 2, 5, 7, 3, 8, it gives rise to 25. So summation f is equal to 25 or n is equal to 25. Okay. Now, what to find? I have told you x bar is equal to a plus summation. X bar is equal to, I have told you, x bar in this case is a plus summation f d dash by n into c. Okay. D dash is equal to where? D dash is equal to x minus a divided by c. Now we have to find at first the value of d, then d dash. So again we have to take another column, that is d. Again we have to find out d dash value of, that is equal to x minus a divided by c. Okay, here d is equal to x minus a. Okay, d dash. Then what to calculate? F d dash, f into d dash. Another column, f d dash. You see here in the formula, x bar is equal to a plus summation f d dash by n. So we have to find out the value of f d dash. How to find out f d dash? First we have to find out value of d, then we have to find out the value of d dash, then we can calculate f d dash. And by taking the f d values together, by adding f d values, we can get summation f d dash. Okay, so calculate the d, value of d. So for calculating d, d is equal to x minus a, x minus a. So we have to take an assumed mean. So suppose let a is equal to how much? How much you can take a? Value of a. D is equal to x minus a. A we have to take from x values only. Okay. X values, lowest value is 50 and highest value is 250. So 250 plus 50, that is 300 by 2, 150. We can take 150, 160, 140, anything. Okay, so let us take 150. A is equal to 150. Let A is equal to 150. Right? Let A is equal to 150. Let A is equal to 150. So write it down here 150 instead of A. X minus 150. So how much? 50 minus 150, that is minus 100. Okay, minus 50, 0. Here it comes to 50 and here 1. Right? X minus A is equal to 150. 150, X value of A 150. So 50 minus 150 minus 100, 100 minus 150 minus 50, 150 minus 150, 0, 200 minus 150, that is equal to 50, 250 minus 150, sorry, this is 100. 250 minus 150, that is 100. Okay. Now, what is d dash? D dash is equal to x minus a divided by c. Here, what is that common factor? We have to see that column D, and common factor here is 50. Here the column common factor is 50. So here we have to write down instead of c as 50. Okay? Instead of c, okay, c is equal to 50. C is equal to 50. Mark column D. In column D, minus 100, minus 50, 0, 50, 100. So you can take C as 50. Now, what is x minus a by 50? X minus a is equal to D. D by 50 means minus 100 by 50. That is equal to minus 2. Okay? Minus 50 by 50. That is equal to minus 1. This is 0. 0 by 50. 50 by 50. That is equal to 1. Okay, 100 by 50, that is equal to 2. You see, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 0. This is minus 1, this is minus 2. Okay, d dash minus 100 by 50 minus 2, minus 50 by 50 minus 1. 0 by 50, 0, 50 by 50, 1, 100 by 50, that is equal to 2. Okay, now we will calculate FD dash, value of FD dash. FD dash, how much this? FD dash means this is D dash into F, 2 minus 2, minus 4, minus 1 into 5, that is equal to minus 5. 0 into 7, that is 0. 1 into 3, that is 3. 2 into 8, that is 16. Right? F D dash. F, this is column F, this is column D dash. F values, D values. Multiply each row of F into D dash. 2 into minus 2, that is minus 4. 5 into minus 1, that is minus 5. 7 into 0, that is 0. 3 into 1, that is 3, and 8 into 2, that is 60. Okay? These are the values of FD dash. Now calculate summation FD dash. How to calculate summation FD dash? By adding the values of FD dash, right? By taking the values of FD dash. By adding the values of FD dash. So add the values of FD dash. That is minus 5 minus 4 means minus 9. Okay. 316 means this is 19, plus 19. So plus 19 minus 9, that is equal to 10. So summation FD dash is equal to 10. Summation FD dash is equal to 10. Okay. Now put the value. Put the formula. X bar is equal to A plus summation FD dash by L into C. X bar is equal to A plus summation FD dash by N into C. So, what is that? How much it will come? I can write X bar is equal to A plus summation FD dash by N into C. What is A? A is, how much we have taken? A is 150 plus summation FD dash 10 by, what is N? 25. What is C? Value of C? 50. Right? So how much it will come to? 25, 50. 2 jar. So it comes to 150 plus 20. That is equal to 17. So X bar is equal to 17. X bar is equal to 17. Note it down. Okay. So this is how to calculate arithmetic mean through step deviation method in case of discrete series. When a question of discrete series comes, I have told you how to calculate this by using step deviation method. Right? Put this formula, and to get this formula, accordingly we have to write the columns. On the basis of the formula, we have to find out the columns. You see, your summation every dash is highly required. X bar is equal to A plus summation every dash by N into C. So summation every dash means X and F are only given. Only two columns are given. Then to calculate value of D dash, at first we have to calculate the value of D. Third column, C. We have to calculate value of D. How to calculate D? Value of D. D is equal to X minus A. I have told you. D is equal to X minus A. Take an assumed mean and take the deviation of items from this value. Okay. So first find out D. Then D dash. How to calculate D dash? D dash is equal to D by C. That is X minus A divided by C. C. What is C? C is common factor which is to be taken from column D. Okay, column D. In column D, 50 is the common factor. So we have taken here 50 as C. Now X, F, D, D dash. Then F into D dash, that is F D dash. Okay, F into D dash. Second column, multiply second column with fourth column. F into D dash. Then it will give us F D dash. And find out the value of F D dash. Then add together all the F D dash values. It will give rise to summation F D dash. Add the F values. It will give rise to M. Okay. Mark it. Then by using the formula X bar is equal to A plus summation F D dash by N into C, you can put the values and you will get the answer. Here it is X bar is equal to 170. Right? Now, we have already discussed that to calculate arithmetic mean in discrete series, there are three methods. Number one is direct method. Number two is shortcut method. And number three is step deviation method. What is direct method? In direct method, if we want to calculate arithmetic mean of discrete series, then we have to put the formula. I have already told you in the very beginning that we have to put the formula X bar is equal to A plus summation Fx by N. Again I will write here again. There are three methods for calculating arithmetic mean. In case of discrete series, there are direct method, shortcut method, and step deviation method. Number one is direct method. Okay. What is direct method? What is the formula of direct method? To calculate arithmetic mean. Number one is direct method. I have told you. Direct method. Okay, to calculate arithmetic mean in discrete series. X bar is equal to summation Fx by N. Shortcut method. X bar is equal to A plus summation Fd by N. Then number three is step deviation method. X bar is equal to A plus summation Fd dash by N into C. Okay? So these are the three methods for finding out the value of arithmetic mean in discrete series. Direct method, shortcut method, and step deviation method. Thank you.